All right, everyone, welcome and check this out. So right here, we got something very special here. Did you guys just see that? What the heck? There was a Doge barking at me. Anyway, guys, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, as well as that thumbs up button. But we have a new miner. This is one of Goldshells' most popular products, the mini Doge miner. Now, this is a mini Doge 3 on steroids, supposedly. So I didn't even know this thing was a thing until now, but this is still a mini Doge 3. It says mini Doge 3, website mini Doge 3, but it sounds like it has new chips in it and it gets more hash rate. So this is more like a mini Doge 3 Plus. So I do have it standing up here. We're just going to look at the top, and as we can see, it says mini Doge 3. It also has an antenna in here in the corner here. Oh, the light's kind of messing it up, but it does have one. I'll just pull it out. There we go. So there is an antenna, so that gives it away. This also has Wi-Fi capabilities. So we're going to set this up, see how much power this does draw, as well as what the actual hash rates are in this boosted little mini home miner version. Also, stock is coming in very, very soon, so be sure to check it out. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about these miners. They've been out of stock forever. So now it looks like there's a new updated version, and it's going to be in stock very soon. If you are looking for the latest and greatest ASIC miners, head on over to Miner Bros, because every second website you look at seems to be a scam these days, and Crypto Miner Bros is a trusted, legit source. Check that link down in the description. Looks like Goldshells Mini Doge 3 is being called the 700 Mega Hash Edition and does seem to be in stock. Keep in mind, shipping is in the price already, and code RABID will grant you $50 off your order for each individual item. Need an ASIC? Crypto Miner Bros has you covered. So on top of merge mining Litecoin and Dogecoin, this is also supposed to be able to mine that new Bell coin. New but old. Some reason people are jumping on the new hype train of Bell coin. It's actually an older coin, but seems to be doing pretty well. All right, so here I am in my bathroom test setup because I'm running low on power everywhere. We can see we already have this stuff running inside of this bathroom. This is the third bathroom. It's not used. I know some people in the past commented, I wouldn't put that in my bathroom, but again, this bathroom doesn't really get used. We don't need it because of the other ones. Anyway, regardless, it's somewhere I have some power here, so I'm going to test this power supply and breakout board and cables to see how much power this is using before we plug that in, so that we can get an idea of what we got to subtract, because these do use power on their own by default. Coming in over here, we can see we're at about 26.5 watts, 0.4. So we are going to have to reduce that from our total number when we test this miner. All right, so I got everything plugged in. We got our internet and our power. Now I had to unplug some stuff because I wasn't aware. I'm out of frickin' Ethernet cables again. I'm always out of these darn cables. I don't know why. So we're going to turn this thing on right quick. Hopefully it don't blow something up. Bam. We do have power, we do have lights, we do have fans spinning and blinky thingies, so everything's looking all good. Let's jump to the dashboard and set this up. All right, guys, so here we are in the dashboard. Everything's unlocked. I got it in the English from Chinese. It says Goldshell Mini Doge 3. Now, it probably should have a plus or something there. So I'm going to jump into the miner here, and we're going to set this up. It does look like it has a hash rate mode as well as a low power mode. So we're going to try both of those out, see what the power consumptions are. This can only mine the Scrypt algorithm. And if you go into your system and kind of scroll down, I'm not going to go to it, but you can enable your cloud control settings, which then you can get your secret key from your Goldshell hub. Same thing as your Goldshell zone on your iPhone or Android phone there as well. And you can link this up to the Goldshell watch and track your miners and profitability and so on, if that's something you have or is looking into. So as for the pool I'm going to use for this initial testing on power and hash rate and so on, I'm going to be using unminable mining Scrypt and getting paid out in Dogecoin. A while back when I did have 3 mini Doges, because 2 got sent to me that were supposed to go to Panda, I tested a couple pools all at the same time, and unminable was paying me the most amount on the Scrypt algorithm. Usually the other coins, they're pretty close, not too bad there, but you know, when it did come to Dogecoin and the Scrypt algorithm, unminable did seem very well. Now if I get more miners again, I'll have to update that test to see if that's still the case, but as of my latest testing, that's what I'm going to utilize. So right now we're just going to come in here, so I'm going to click this right here, scrypt.unminable.com. We're going to need TCP port 3333. So I'm going to jump into my Goldshell here, and we're going to add a miner. So add right here. I'm going to paste in that, and we're going to need port 3333. 33. And now we're going to come into our miner name. This is the address that you're going to utilize. For me, I'm going to use my Tangem Doge wallet. So I want to know the coin I'm paid out in, so we're going to have to put Doge first, and then we're going to put a little semicolon or dealio there, or a colon. Then we're going to put in my address like so. I'm going to put a period. Now my worker name, I'm going to call this Mini Doge 3 Plus. Not sure if it'll allow the plus in there. And now for our code here to get a discount, I'm going to use hashtag Rabid. That will grant you guys less pool fees as well, or you can just use your own referral fee. But if you want to help out the channel, you can just use hashtag Rabid as your referral password. I don't think it matters here. I'm going to hit the apply button, and we're going to send this to the moon. So now all we got to do is wait for this little shovel here to turn green, and we'll begin digging like it is right now. So I went back to the pool, I put in my wallet address for my Doge, and now it says, please be patient. It could take up to 10 minutes for your workers to show up. I'm going to let it hang out here for a while and then see if our workers do get detected. All right, so it has been rocking for a bit here. We're about 685 mega hash, and we're sitting here actually up to 700 at times, 680. So all over the place, 680 to 700. So that is more than the previous. I do believe that one peaked around 650 mega hash or so. So we got a few extra mega hash, but it's not like a massive boost over the previous Mini Doge 3. Coming into the pool here, we do see the upward climb of the hash rate, and then we're kind of leveling off here at about 692, 675, 680, 657. Now, the unminable isn't the greatest for giving you your pool hash rate. It's more of a current hash rate all the time, so we're going to see a lot of fluctuations. They don't have a 24-hour average or anything. So for testing, I probably should have used a different pool, but we'll keep an eye on the dashboard and stuff. And then I want to see how much Doge we're going to get after 24 hours and all that other good stuff. All right, so as for our power consumption at the wall, we are about 439 watts. So we do have to subtract 26.5 away from that. So I'm just going to do that quick on a calculator here. So 439.9, I guess. So that is about 413 watts that we are using right now. I also want to point out we are running about 78.9 degrees Celsius. Now this is also, that room is pretty warm right now. I'm going to put a fan on it and see if that does adjust our temperatures as well as our hash rate. But we're going to go with an average hash rate so far of about 685. Okay, so I did stick a fan to the back of that to suck out of the machine and exhaust it out here. This is about when I did it, and we did see a dip in hash rate, but it is picking back up. We're still sitting about where we were at 684.8, so around 685 mega hash. Here we can see we're down to 63.4 degrees Celsius. All right, so we're sitting here on low power mode now, and we are averaging about 553 mega hash. So that's actually not too bad, about 100 mega hash short of the Mini Doge 3 in high power mode. The big thing here is going to be looking at the power. Here, current hash rate is 545. So we're going to go with about 553 mega hash here. Coming into the pool, just want to see what it's looking like here. I'm going to do another refresh, and we can see our hash rate has been dropping. Can I minimize? Yeah, I can drop this down a little bit from when we first started. It's all kind of gimped there. That's all right. I'll go to here. So it looks like we're currently sitting around 501. Again, this is current hash rate, not an average hash rate that unminable produces. So far, 1.18 Doge. So if Doge does go to $1, I've already made $1.18 in like a couple hours. This thing may be extremely profitable, or Doge is going to fail us and Scrypt miners aren't worth it. Because remember, guys, 80% of all the profits coming from the Scrypt algorithm is Dogecoin. All right, so low power mode, we're at about 271.3 watts there. I'm going to subtract the 26.5. So we're hanging out at about 244.8 watts. All right, guys, so the moment of truth. Comparing this versus a bunch of previous miners, how well did Goldshell do? And honestly, I'm actually surprised by this miner here, especially coming from Goldshell themselves. We got the Mini Doge 3 in hash rate mode, 685 mega hash, 413 watts. That was 1.65 mega hash to a watt ratio. Not the most efficient thing. You know, finally they beat an L3 Plus. But the Mini Doge 3 now putting this thing in low power mode, which is what I would definitely recommend people using if you get one of these 553 mega hash at 245 watts, 2.25 mega hash per watt. This is almost L7 levels here. Look at the L7 8.8 gigahash version, 2.569, 2.25. So this is a big leap in efficiency versus a lot of the other miners. As we can see, that's greatly above the L3 Plus, more than the X6S's, the mini Doge 2, obviously, the LT Lights, double the efficiency of the LT Lights. I still got the old TP-Link router. You remember that thing, guys? This thing was an old scam that was going around the internet, but it was very efficient, and it's even blowing that thing away. So, you know, the next one up is obviously the L7. Now, the big thing here is it too little, too late, as we do have L9s among there. You know, there's other Scrypt miners being released here sometime by the end of the year. So are we going to expect another update again? That's the big question. But right now, for a home miner that's quiet, sitting in your house in a corner or something, they finally hit some decent, efficient levels. All right, guys, so that pretty much does wrap up this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, and share this video throughout the world. I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that. But what do you guys think about the Mini Doge 3 Plus is what I'm calling it. But this is the Mini Doge 3 700 mega hash version. Again, this can mine the Bell coin as well as Litecoin, Doge, and other Scrypt mineable coins out there. I'm going to take a couple more days and I'll do an updated video on actual profitability so I can see profitability numbers, including adding Bell into that. So wait for that, guys. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out.